It's the Mighty Good Word Party Focus from my High Priest. I'm up here on the Moon's Day. It's Monday, April 8th. Happy new moon solar eclipse in Aries to you. This message is for the Sagittarius Sun Moon Rising Collective. Sagittarius, what's good? This is your message for the overflow of planetary aspects in April. Venus having recently met up with Pluto, Mars meeting up with Saturn, pretty much this week, right? And today we have the conjunction with Chiron, the sun and the moon. The moon and the sun conjunction means it's the new moon. This is a total solar eclipse. So a lot of karmic shifts. Sagittarius was good. I'm very grateful for you to be here, for your presence. I send you so much gratitude in return. I honor you and I honor your time. Thank you for sharing the space and for hanging out with us. We should just get into it, right? Yes, Sagittarius, I am pulling a card from the Herbal Astrology Oracle and the Wild Unknown Alchemy Oracle deck, and then I'll dig into some of the Thoth Tarot, and then I have the Symbolic Soul Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot deck on both of those decks on standby for more clarity. It is a little bit earlier in the morning, so we're not at the start of the ecliptic eclipse. Sagittarius, I do have a tuning fork that plays a nice sound for healing and for clearing, and it also helps to connect me with higher sources of messages for you. So that's your warning, right? I'm trying to tap it lightly though. Sagittarian Magician, Sagittarian High Priest, High Priestesses, Sagittarian Kings, Queens, and Royals. This is your most fiery, expansive core. I am your Mercurial Akashic Records front door man. Mercurial Adjuster with your divine messages for your solar eclipse inspo, your divine exaltation, human evolution, and spiritual exaltation through all the timelines that you're checking out, Sagittarius. You're almost done with healing, whatever that means to you, whether it was physical, physiological, internal health, bodily, or relationships. For you, I do see close to home, maybe something that was triggered in your health or in your body, then came to affect close surroundings like your family, something like that. Or you are the one being affected, right? You're the one like kind of having to take everything in. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here once again. I'm going to pull one of these oracle decks. So Chiron, the healing aspect, Chiron being the wounded warrior, and is very much similar to the Sagittarian symbol. The horse. I forget what I don't want to call it, like the creature. I forget what that type of human, half man, half horse, half person, half horse. Thanks so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God of Law. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So moving with grace, having been through this experience, it has matured you. It doesn't matter your age. Your level of maturity has risen because of what you've been through. Even if you don't feel, even if you actually are not fully healed per se, like if you experienced a let's just say like a physical or bodily illness, you could be very close to just wrapping that up. And that message could also resonate with you if you are already healed and you're wrapping up your time at like a hospice, and it doesn't have to be a hospice, like a family, where you were able to be taken care of, right? Snap out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have also horoscope messages for Sagittarius based on your ascendant being Sagittarius, so your rising Sagittarius, but it may still resonate with you. It may or may not, depending on your Sagittarian placement, but it may still resonate regardless, right? Sagittarius, if this message resonates with you, please feel free to hit the thumbs up like button, or if you just want to support the channel, yes, please hit the thumbs up, hang out, subscribe, share with your pals if you think they resonate or benefit from the messages. Also, leave me a comment. Thank you so much. Cool. I'm just gonna take this one. Oh, cool. Go to Cola, Higher Consciousness. At the bottom of the deck, 32, Comfrey, Completion, Saturnian. Yeah, you're finished. A lot of energetic wrap-ups. What does that mean? For the most part, maybe you can sense it on a more five-dimensional spiritual level. Like in meditations or when you're reading or channeling, but also, yeah, it could mean you're not keen to it. Yeah, it's because it's in the energy pool, but it's here. The completion is here, and besides that, you're still sort of in this. You have sort of become the wounded healer, or you're working a lot with that energy, even if you're not working directly with like the astrological symbol of Chiron, right? I mean, it still relates to you so much because of I believe the half person, half horse is like both Chirons, and Sagittarius is like emblem, symbol, or yeah, iconography, whatever. 17, go to Cola, Higher Consciousness. That is a Mercury and the Moon. Which they will meet up. If they haven't talked to each other already, right? Because Mercury is in Aries and the Moon is in Aries now, so they're all meeting up. Yes, Mercury's kind of far ahead, but it is retrograde, so I think I can read that one for you. And here's all the known alchemy deck. Thank you so much. Isis. Here's a message for the Sagittarius Collective for their wow, chaos. Wow. I know, I'm just like, I don't think this card has come out really ever in a reading. Chaos. Masa Confusa. Look at the moon. Wow. Card number 51. Yeah, you're going to come out with a choice after having to leave chaos, right? I think this is just like the throwback, the wrap up. Are you going to go to these depths again? Will you let yourself fall into the depths? I believe your higher consciousness meditations or your practices, whatever work you're doing for higher consciousness, it obviously has a lot to do with shadow, and so it is this aspect maybe that doesn't allow you to feel like you're close to the wrap up, but like it's sort of like the last haul or the last stretch. Yeah, it's a long stretch, but you're ready, you're good to do it, you're prime. Yeah, that takes me here to your horoscope. Snap out. So I assigned every sign collective a style or method of magic, process of magic. For you, I'm prescribing 2: fire magic, love magic. Fire and love magic. Very cool. Also, yin and yang can help you. I don't mean to just throw an abstract concept at you, but I think that this one is meant for me to just tell you yin and yang, right? Maybe a yin yang practice or meditation that can help you to come to feel the alleviation that comes from knowing that you're almost out of this. If that makes some sense to you, or if you're able to digest that, if there is a possibility of bringing yin and yang practices, whatever that may mean to you, whether it's like a yogic moving meditation or stillness. Oh yeah, well that goes with higher consciousness. Go to Koala. Yes, and that's where Mercury's at. So that's Mercury's yin yang for you, and the moon is also there. Yeah. Okay, there you go. It's just within, without. You're really, this is where the message is going. It's trying to go, like, there's power to you. Yeah. So like now, maybe even that thought, illumination can become more ingrained thought in you. That way, that also alleviates you, helps you to acknowledge you are close to coming out in your full power. Like and this is power gained from all experiences, good, bad, ugly, right? Chaos. So, it is both that yin and yang, divine masculine, divine feminine. It is a conglomerate, it is a combination and the alchemization of all those properties. And then also higher consciousness. So it's a big level up. It's a completion, so graduation, and then rising. You're not stopping there, right? Sagittarius. That's good. Alrighty. I think I'll read both of those for you. Thank you so much, Sandra. Goddess Isis. Wow, success. Cool. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, things are happening for you today. Being sovereign. Yeah, being sovereign. There you go. Judgment. You're rising, higher consciousness, elevated. So many ego deaths, so much tending to lower thought patterns, lower vibrational thought patterns, lower vibrational behaviors, lower vibrational attitudes, lower vibrational mentalities. That takes guts, and you're doing it, and you've likely already done it. You're likely already wrapping all of this up. Look at all of this within and without, okay? Yeah, you're looking at all of it. And then it becomes a little messy. But you're out of it. And your only like warning is not to, don't stay stuck in that mess. Don't drown in the mess. Don't stay there, right? Thank you so much, Lunar, Goddess Isis, Mercury. Thank you so much for the clear divine messages for the Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising Collective, for the Princess of Cups. Gemini. I just think that it's going to be a blend of spirituality, or maybe your communication style, regardless of your career, job, field. You can incorporate a lot of speech that is related to spiritual not topics, but like language that is acceptable in spiritual situations, events, things like that. Bring that into like work. So integrate how you speak and perform in these circles, in your spiritual circles. Bring that vibration of communication, and also maybe like the style, incorporating a spiritual angle into your, not like your common language, but more your conversational and common language and professional work language. And maybe why not bring it home? But I think you're spiritual at home, and you're spiritual with your spiritual circles, right? Look at all of it. Look everywhere. You're coming into a lot of power, being sovereign. So it does have a positive spin, right? Sovereignty comes from gain in experience, knowledge, wisdom, right? Yes. Isis and God, sage ancestors, hopeful ancestors. Wow. 3 works, and the last card keeps coming out for a lot of the collective. I was gonna say go look at the Capricorn collective reading. You have Mars in Capricorn, 3 of Pentacles as a challenge, right? Work. Incorporating God into your work, in your creative fields, and using or following through with integration of your spiritual communication styles and methods. Bring that into work. Bring it into work. It's not like you have to talk, like, for example, you don't have to talk about God at work. I think some places don't like that, right? Depending on where you're at, I don't make the rules. But I think you understand what I mean. And like the quality of this time is like, you're fired up, strength, lust, card number 11, typically card number 8, right? But it is the switch. And that's one thing I didn't mention I didn't sum it up in a layman's terms phrase. I was more descriptive, but for you, I do want to offer you that summary of like that hermetic secret of the switch between strength and justice. I don't know if you noticed that, Sagittarius. I'm sure that most of you, or a lot of the Sagittarius collective, if you do practice tarot or work with tarot, you know that the hermetic traditions did switch strength and justice, and that's because that is in a lot of schools, those arcana 8 through 11 are all those are part of the 3-dimensional waking conscious living. So you're coming out of, you're both higher conscious and in lower conscious, and you're actually trying to come into the dimensional living waking consciousness. So 3-dimension, right? Actually make work, get the job, things like that. Or maybe, but also what I get is how to come back to maybe you have to take a leave, or even if you are getting a new job or something like that, it's how do I incorporate my new self? How do I lead with my new self, right? Okay, well, I don't know why, but that message came through the incorporation of your spiritual communication styles. Okay, so it's not I'm not recommending going to your coworkers and asking about this or that. It's more naturally introduce the language styles in your management approach, in your day-to-day work. Cool. You're likely online, right? Your business is moving online, or you're creative online. Yeah. The basis being peace restored. Actually, coming not the slumber, but coming out of the rest, the recuperation, recuperative rest, right? You're getting ready to leave your recuperation space. So yeah, gotta go back to work is what I'm getting. Wow, the World card. Oh no, this is a universe, which is the World card, which is comfort, completion. Wow, how cool is that? And yeah, you have revival at the bottom of the deck. So you've been through really intensive healing process. Wow. Okay, yeah, winter here. You were also manifesting energetically, right? And you're like, well, where's my manifestation? It's already there. It's like in the works, but yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay, so it's like coming out of this long slumber, this long rest, this long rejuvenation period. You're disoriented, spinning groundlessness. When an alchemist sits in their laboratory amidst the presence of masa confusa, something miraculous is bound to occur. That's so cool. That's because this state is so powerful and all-encompassing that it typically overwhelms the student to the point of despair. Such is the nature of chaos. It is the grand trickster of the topsy-turvy confusion that turns life on its head and spins a web. Not even the wisest mystic can untangle baffling. Okay, yeah, remove your attention from here. So I'm sorry that I'm like reading, because it says do nothing, wait, observe, do nothing. Yeah, but like don't fixate on the chaos. The seasoned alchemist recognizes chaos is the most potent point in the alchemical experiment. Wait, observe, do nothing. It is destiny itself that spins a web. Clarity will emerge one strand at a time. It's Mercury that's spinning the web. So even if you're not a online creator or your work is based online or published online, content creation online, like you, on the other hand, it could be that in it. Mercury is also doing this thing. So Mercury wants you to leave the chaos to them. Because it is destiny itself that spins the web. Clarity will emerge one strand at a time. Your only task is to breathe. Do not struggle. The three fates hold you in their sights as you free fall toward freedom. The three fates, okay? Think of this card as a sister to the void card. There are different expressions. The void is absence. Chaos is overwhelming presence. Piling existential questions on top of chaos will not help your alchemical pursuits. Rather, turn to the practices that clear and make space. Meditation is a remedy. Higher consciousness, okay? Less worrying about the chaos, because it's not slow, but there's time. Mercury retrograde, so there's still time left. Although it may not feel that way, right? You may already be ready to go, or you may kind of have to go. But the astrology, it's not even just about you. It's not that the astrology is against you, right? It's just like quality of time, the energetics. It can be frustrating in that manner, but it is still working for you. It is that protection, right? And it's that rejection doesn't pertain to this reading, but it's like that phrase, rejection is your protection, right? This slow period, even though you want to get on with it, the slow period is for your protection, your safety, for you to do this big jump. Thank you so much. Can we get clarity on I want clarity on the Three of Pentacles, please. Mars and Capricorn. We have so much Capricorn energy here. You could be in that midlife kind of point or having passed it. And yeah, you're geared up, feeling young again, or the desire to feel young again, the desire to have options. Yeah, it's work. So it may have been fun. It may have been topsy-turvy, like your healing process, and like maybe it's felt like you really do need to get on with it, and maybe it feels like not that you feel mature, but there's this feeling like, yeah, like you weren't adulting. So you feel you're like, oh, I gotta do something. Again, don't focus on the chaos. Allow Mercury to handle spinning the web for you. You are centered on a lot of different options. There is something that can come out of higher consciousness. And that one good recommendation of using spiritual communication styles and methods, bring that into work. Untangle, undo. There's something about like there's one thing out of all of these options, right? Venus in Scorpio. This one is Taurus, right? Seven of Pentacles. We have the Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. Sun in Cap. So there is movement. But when you spread yourself thin, when you worry too much about all the options, and maybe like you want all the options because you're like, I need to see some growth and expansion. I need to move. I need to stop what I'm doing and return to my life. But it is like untangling from all of this will allow you to breathe, which is the recommendation advice from the Chaos card. The go-to cola, I believe it will tell us that the recommendation is to meditate, right? Cantella Asiatica, Hermit, Solitude, Soul, Searching, Realization, Greater Knowing, Enlightenment. So Virgo, right? Reverse, Loneliness, Uncertainty, Alienation, Isolation, Confusion, Doubt. You're coming out of that. It's done. Honor it. Untangle, undo. Allow the weave, so relinquish weaving, stop the weaving, and then let the weaving go. Let Mercury handle the weaving. Some plants resemble the parts of the human body. They affect a natural phenomenon called the doctrine of signatures, and it proves to be true in the case of Gotu Kola, which is shaped like the human brain. That's crazy. For thousands of years, it has been used in India for focus, cognitive function, and overall mental performance, creating a harmonizing, healing effect. I actually do love this Gotu Kola. It's really good in tea. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know what it tastes like, but it does work. I'm like, it does work for focus, cognitive function, mental performance. It's also used to relax the nervous system, repair nerve trauma, and reduce stress and anxiety. In Ayurveda, Gotu Kola is classified as a rasayana, or a masterful rejuvenating herb due to its ability to restore the function and balance and nourish many aspects of the body and mind. Wow, it is the medicine to the chaos. It could be what offers more relief, actual relief, right? It's ruled by Uranus as well. Increases circulation in the brain, ignites alertness, concentration, insightfulness. This herb of enlightenment, it's called the herb of enlightenment, promoting lucid awareness and brilliance, stimulates imagination. Focus on that, the stimulation, right? Promote awareness. Wow. Gotu Kola, likewise, hermit in the tarot, signals achievement of greater wisdom or great wisdom through, yeah, we talked about this. And the hermit is in between strength and justice, right? Yeah, it's like you're not able to really acknowledge that you've done a lot of work in the three-dimensional world, in the physical realm, in the conscious waking realm. So that's changing. It's changing. Whatever you're looking at, it may look chaotic, right? But it's over. It's changing. Gotu Kola, like the wise hermit in the tarot, signals achievement of great wisdom through solitude and trust. You are entering a period of deep inner contemplation. Looking for answers requires solitude and disconnection from the regular casualties of life. Gotu Kola walks through the undiscovered pathways of the subconscious mind with precision, guided by the light of the northern star. You are moving into a new and higher stage of being. If you're experiencing a sense of loneliness or alienation, you are perhaps living a reality where your own deep truths have been denied. This is a time for introspection, a time for rest, meditation, and inner work. Your consciousness is undergoing transmutation. Take the time to study, invoke your higher consciousness every day through meditation and contemplation. Holy wow. Okay, wow. Allow the chaos to be removed out of your life. Allow it to go, okay? The work is coming. Whew, there's depth here, okay? Heavy weight. Wow. The world card up on the deck, and Mercury shows up to hand you the sword of illumination, right? Ace of Swords right here. Clarity, higher consciousness, downloading directly from the gods. Okay. Fire, Knight of Wands, there you are, Sagittarius. The Devil, there's your work, there's your contract. King of Swords, there's your boss, there's your new boss. Knight of Pentacles, there's your new work that you're able to sustain. Chariot, by introducing direction and will and communication styles that incorporate your ability to direct higher consciousness and higher will. Wow, beautiful. You show up brilliant as a Knight of Wands. I love it. So cool. You got the attention from where you're seeking attention from, okay? Work, likely, right? The Devil, the King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. That tells me work or teaching, or you're running programs, or you're developing a program, or you're having to hire, or you're being hired. There's work, okay? It will expand, and it will be a longer path, not a, I was going to say part-time, or like set period. It is a permanent type style position, right? That you've created, that you've found, that you're going towards. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Once again, if the message resonates, please feel free to hit the thumbs up. Or if you just like to support the channel, give me a thumbs up, please. Stick around, hit subscribe. Feel free to share with your friends. Pick out a few of the other readings, send them to them. Thank you, Sagittarius. Leave me a comment as well. Enjoy your solar eclipse. It's wild. You're free, freedom. You're coming out with power. I think you're about to the power is, you're going to feel it, sense it, and it's going to help you to remove your focus from how much has sort of toppled. Okay. You are in a very peaceful state. You are about to burn bright and go to work. But first, wrapping up these meditative states, come back to your body, this new sensation of your body. Thank you so much. Wow, so cool. I'll be back with more messages very soon. Enjoy the Mercury Retrograde in Aries, April, and the solar eclipse. I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you, Sagittarius.